Hi, I am Harish Chand, student ID 4328039, presenting my research project for the Research Methods module at London South Bank University. My topic is designing user-friendly drones, evaluating AI navigation and multimodal interfaces through ethical lenses. So this project focuses on making drones technology more accessible for everyday users by integrating AI with intuitive interaction systems such as gestures and voice control. The work also considers legal, social, and ethical factors that are often overlooked. I will walk you through the problem, the aim, methodology, findings, and contribution of this research. As we know, drones are no longer just remote control toys. So they are now vital tools in fields like agriculture, logistics, surveillance, and emergency response. With AI integration, drones can navigate autonomously and even respond to voice or gesture commands. However, a key issue remains many non-technical users find drone system too complex, especially under pressure. So like in rescue operations, despite their potential, most current systems are designed with expert users in mind. So this research aims to address this challenge by exploring ways to make drones more user-friendly using AI and human-computer interaction design principle. The overall aim of my study is to explore how AI-based drones can be made more intuitive to operate using gestures and voice commands. I have defined four specific objectives. First, to compare different AI navigation models like SLAM, PID, and YOLO. Second, to examine gestures and speech-based interactions systems. Third, to evaluate their usability and real-time performance. And fourth, to propose a conceptual framework that combines navigation with user-friendly interfaces, making drones practical and inclusive for real-world use. So these objectives align closely with industry needs for responsive and inclusive technology. So current drone systems are not ideal for everyone. They often rely on joysticks or smartphone apps, which can be challenging in emergency situations or high stress situations. Like while some researchers focus on autonomous navigation and other on intuitive control, like gestures or voice, very few bring both together. Additionally, there's a lack of focus on ethical and legal aspects, such as user privacy and inclusivity. So these limitations reduce the real-world usability of advanced drone system. So this research addresses that gap by integrating usability, AI functionality, and ethical design into one practical solution. The literature reveals several promising technology. For navigation, SLAM and PID control system are efficient in mapping and maneuvering. So for users interaction, gesture system using CNN LSTM with MediaPipe have been tested, and LLMs like LLaMA have been used for voice-based commands. However, these are often limited to simulations and fail to address real-world usability. Also, ethical considerations like GDPR, compliance, or inclusivity for users with disabilities are often neglected. The reviewed literature provided a strong foundation for identifying integration gaps and propose a more inclusive approach. So, the research used a qualitative and exploratory approach. I conducted a systematic literature review using databases like IEEE Explore and Springer Link. I analyzed over 14 peer-reviewed studies and use public datasets such as DroneRF and DeepFire. The analysis found on thematic coding and comparative evaluation of frameworks. Although there are no physical drone testing, I evaluated performance based on peer-reviewed benchmarks. This ensured credibility while working within practical limitations. So, ethical considerations like GDPR, compliance, and professional standards were embedded in the framework design. So now the research was planned across 9 weeks. So early tasks included topic finalization and literature review, followed by methodology drafting, reflection writing, and presentation preparation. I will in buffer periods in weeks 3 and 6 to absorb unexpected delays. So risk included access to academic sources, technical complexity, and potential health or emergency setbacks. To mitigate these, I used open sources tools, track progress weekly, and backed up all work. So this proactive planning allowed me to remain on track and manage overlapping deadlines effectively. So to conclude, this research bridges the gap between technical drone capabilities and human-centered design. It proposes a conceptual framework that integrates AI-powered navigation with gestures and voice interfaces. So while addressing ethical and legal concerns. So this solution is particularly valuable in emergency situations where ease of use can be difference between success and failure. The study supports future development of safer, smarter, and more inclusive drones. It also lays the groundwork for interdisciplinary collaboration in AI, ethics, and users experience design. So finally, thank you for having me. Thank you very much.